again to Sliice XR. This is Catherine Oaks, your host. Today, I'm going to talk about what platform to choose for the metaverse that best fits your needs and your business. Understanding what the metaverse is and which platform to invest in can be confusing. Several characteristics are found in the metaverse, but only 4 conditions are essentials. A metaverse must be cloud-based, first-person, persistent, and social. Persistent means that its environment runs continuously. It does not need you or anyone else interacting with the program to exist. Put it another way, you just can't shut it off. As the old Zen quote goes, does a fallen tree make noise if no one is around to hear it or to see it fall? So the new question is, does Horizon Worlds Plaza exist if no one is hanging out there? Look inside yourself, young grasshopper, for the answer to this riddle. Another qualifier is point of view. This means that the environment is perceived from the viewpoint of a first-person avatar, the digital you. However, watching oneself socializing from a third-person vantage point seems to be endlessly fascinating to so many people. Hence, the popularity of mirrors and POV shifts in the metaverse. Things like immersiveness, dependence on a headset or XR device, decentralized organization, blockchain commerce, and digital property ownership are all elements of the metaverse, but do not need to be present to qualify. Listening to or watching something through a headset does not make it persistent, social, or first person. Therefore, oddly, popular experiences like Trip Meditation or Oculus TV are not metaverses. Instead, they are apps or SaaS offered or sold through metaverse platforms. So where do I think all of this goes? Well, I go out on a limb and say that the term metaverse is too vague and undefined to last independently. Did you realize that the internet was called the information superhighway in the early 90s? Like the superhighway, I predict that the term metaverse will disappear, and applications will be categorized as either XR with the need to have a headset or non-XR. Now let's go into the heart of the subject, what we all want to know. What application is best for your business? The short answer is Horizon Worlds and Decentraland. But before we dig deep into those 2 platforms, let's talk about Spatial. And yes, I tricked you. It was not on my short list. And the reason for this, it is too new, undefined, and not a viable choice for business quite yet. However, if Spatial overcomes its problems, it can become the best platform for business, and this is why. Spatial is blockchain commerce enabled. It is immersive 3D and can be accessed through a headset. Its avatars are photorealistic, imported from rendered photos, and art and assets can be imported and sold as NFTs, which is an amazing advantage. All of this makes Spatial the perfect metaverse for businesses, but unfortunately, it will probably be acquired before it finds its footings. Now let's talk about my favorite one, Horizon Worlds. Horizon World is perfect for brands at this point, and this is the reason why. It features headset-driven immersive 3D, a software development toolkit, functional, affordable headset, and which is very important, a growing user base. And I forgot a calendar of decentralized VR activities and events, which I love. There is always something going on. And I get this question all the time. Is Meta going to remain? Well, it's not going to disappear. Why? Because it's Facebook. Your creation there is safe. $10+ billion have been invested in the development of the platform and of the headsets. Monetization in Horizon Worlds is inevitable and it will be cash-based. This makes a lot more sense than crypto commerce for most businesses because traditional banking will continue to appeal to the masses for the foreseeable future. On the other hand, Horizon World is lacking in the cool COOL factor. A good rule of thumb is that if your audience would not be caught dead on Facebook, your brand may be better off selecting another platform. And this is especially true since in order to be able to use Horizon Worlds, you have to have a Facebook account. How about Decentraland? The most significant downfall of Decentraland is that it is not immersive 3D. You can access Decentraland using your computer or your iPhone, but not through a headset. Decentraland has a lot more events than Horizon World, at least at this point. It is an Ethereum-based crypto economy that allows for decentralized commerce and NFT exchange, and it appeals to the new generation entering the market. So choose Decentraland if your target audience is young techies and gamers. But until cryptocurrencies become mainstream, traditional business adoption in Decentraland will remain low. However, MasterCard, under the guidance of McCann Advertising, built a presence in Decentraland for Pride Month 2022. Over 60 established brands are present there. But the deal breaker for me is that it is not VR and you will never get the same type of immersive experience that you get in Horizon World. And there are a couple of companies that I'm going to give honorable mentions to, and the first one is Artspace VR. It's backed by Microsoft, but I feel it's not really welcoming businesses, and instead spiraling into fringe group activities. The other one is Sandbox. It has a lot of users at this point, but the downside is it's not VR and its aesthetic is pretty primitive. So hopefully this gave you some good information to start thinking about the type of presence that you want to establish for your company in the metaverse. And of course, Sliice can help. This is what we love doing. This is what we now specialize in. The bottom line is selecting a metaverse is like selecting a social media platform. It really depends on the audience that you're going after and on your brand. Sliice offers a signature branding exercise called Brandstorm, which takes place face-to-face to ensure that we deeply understand your messaging, your visual, and most importantly, your audience. So don't go it alone. Partner with Sliice to gain visibility in the metaverse before your competitors and stake your claim today. If you like the content of this video, please subscribe to our channel. We publish a new video and new blog every single week with the goal to educate you. And please share with your network. This is something that a lot of people would want to be informed about and be aware of so that they too can strategize now and start establishing a presence in the metaverse now before their competitors. Remember my mantra. First to market, first to succeed. Subscribe to our channel. Have a great day and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.